the first dang deer I've ever seen here. Little bitty bastards. I've been here 20 years. That's the first deer I've ever seen.
Your destination is on the right.
Is it? 27, 2734.
Finally get in. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you about that.
Yeah, I hit that gate 3 times. I said, well, what in the hell's wrong with this GPS?
Well, being a guy that comes through gates, I thought you'd know the secret code. In other words, wait beside the road and follow somebody in.
No, I don't do
You
gates.
don't do that.
I don't do gates.
How you doing?
All right. How are
Good to
you?
meet you. Yeah.
I've been out here once before,
Have you? Oh, okay.
but that was a long time ago.
In Saddlewood?
I came out here, you was wanting me to do something back then, and I don't know, it was too much for me or something.
Well, what I want is
That's why I'm recording. When I get home, I can look at the
you
video
can look and
and
see
take.
what you got. Yeah, I was wondering where we're going to space or what.
No, it's camera.
Yeah, we got bad weather up north. I was watching tornadoes up through Tornado Alley. Hundreds of people killed.
Really?
Oh yeah, Mayfield, Kentucky's just wiped out.
Wow.
I've got azaleas all over the property. They need to cut. But the thing is, you know all about this stuff. Should we wait? Because they're getting ready to come to bloom.
Yeah, you should wait until it's.
So after the bloom, right, on the azaleas?
Yeah, just basically anything. You don't want to cut them when they're doing their thing.
Well, that's the only thing that blooms.
Okay.
So you can do those, you know.
All
But
right.
I need all this other stuff, but like these 2 old dead stuff, I need them cut back. I need that
Snag.
that little tree cut back,
Yeah.
cut off, you know.
All right.
And then all the dead stuff. Great,
Got all that palmetto.
Yeah, the palmettos I want to leave. They've been here. They were here when I bought the property 30 years ago, so by golly, they're going to stay.
Everything in here.
I want everything clean. Yeah.
Have you had this done before?
Yeah, but it's been probably 5 years ago.
Okay. Because, I mean, how clean are you expecting it?
Well, I want the dead stuff out.
We just get all the dead stuff, them stupid looking vines, and
Yeah, these damn things.
and just make it look like something. How's this ground? Can I get my truck and trailer in here, or is it not safe?
Well, it's soft, but if we don't get any rain, no problem. When we get rain, I get water up here.
Right.
That stands. As you can see, it's killed all the. I
I don't want to run on a septic tank or
septic tank is back.
or
here.
tear your yard up.
It's back behind those azaleas.
It feels pretty, yeah.
But I don't know how far you want to bring your truck in, because there's sprinklers all over the place. So.
Are you watering right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we can turn it on so you can see. But,
Well, not right now. I'm just trying to save a ton of walking to the trailer.
I understand.
I'm looking
yeah.
for a good spot to put it. Obviously, this is a great spot to get
You can
stuck.
Huh?
This is a great spot to get stuck when it rains.
Yeah, well, up in here you're okay. Down here, yeah, you're right. So if you bring it into here, up to, I'm trying to think. They cut off about right across out here.
All right. Yeah.
So,
I can just back it in right here or something.
yeah, you can set it in here.
What about all these?
Yeah, they're ground cover, so they're okay. I don't know what they are. They get little red berries on them.
But basically, clean all this dead stuff out of here.
Yeah. Then we go all the way around. We've got on this side over here.
All right.
Kind of clean this up in here.
Now, you don't want me to pick up all the leaves and pine needles,
Oh
do you?
God, no. I don't want anything, no.
Just get all this dead stuff.
Like these,
yeah.
the bottom of these palmettos.
All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that might take a minute or two to rake.
No, I don't want to. No. You know, Alan, I never even come out here.
Right.
I never go out back. I don't, you know. I
You just want to make it look presentable.
Yeah.
How many acres are you sitting on here?
2.15, so a little over 2. But we're not going to do it all. You just, you know, like this grass in here.
Now, how far in you want me to go?
Well,
Or do you just want the
yeah, the exterior is fine.
visual?
Back, this is blocking that back, that stuff back there, so going through here. There's things everywhere.
We don't have that.
Hmm?
We don't have that in Zephyr Hills.
That kind of, what, those vines?
Yeah, we don't have that kind. We've got stinkweed, and
Well, there's stinkweed over near this side.
obviously you want to get shed of that.
Yeah, this needs cleaned out.
Now I see tracks, so I can
Oh, you can pull on here.
drive on this, all right?
This isn't mine anyhow. Well, 15 feet comes in, belongs to the homeowners association.
You want to leave these
That
open?
and
Yeah.
kind of like the, I don't know, well, it doesn't make any difference. It's getting this cleaned up, whatever.
And how far back?
Yeah, my property goes all the way down to that telephone pole. But
What do you want? Do you want anything done with this?
yeah, I want to get that. What I'd like to do put an end to it is if you can get at it, to pull out that dog fennel instead of cutting it. Because if you cut it, it's going to come right back. So do you think?
I've never pulled it. How hard is it to pull? Not too bad.
No, it's not. Dog fennel's not bad to pull. Like I say, it comes back.
Yeah, it's a nasty weed.
But I was thinking, I don't know whether you can get a mower into here or just use a weed eater.
I can't. I got mower set up for mulching. I got a mulch kit on it. I do that all winter and into the summer as long as I can, and I'm not gonna take it off and convert it back to discharge until midsummer.
Okay.
So I can't mow anything over that tall.
Oh, okay. Well, can you use a weed eater on it? This is kind of what I want to get cleaned up.
Yeah. Now, you want to leave this palmetto?
No.
Okay.
The little ones.
Just where they're thick, leave them.
Yeah.
Get rid of all this back like to the tree line.
Well, we don't. Yeah.
And when I hit the, like, just eliminate this and then clean this up.
I don't know if it's dead.
Yeah. That's a trailer load of dog fennel right there.
Yeah, that damn stuff. I was gonna say, maybe if we can pull it out, I won't have it. And this stuff in here needs to be picked up, but we can.
That's a good looking pine tree.
Yeah, those little pines come up. They cut them off, and
Is that the native, the Florida longleaf?
it looks like it. The power company's been through, I don't know how many times, cut trees out. But they don't trim stuff. They just cut the trees out going down the road. This is the biggest challenge on this side, is just getting this cleaned up.
We got a plaque here.
That's the
Where's down slope? That way?
that belongs to me.
Well, I mean, it's saying no construction or activity down.
That's the
Where's
that's the swift mud marker. You can't build anything past that.
Where's the boundary? That
Well, you
way?
can clean it. But you
Okay.
can't- I can't go.
Well, it just says it's vague, no activity.
Property line basically is the telephone poles.
Okay.
All those tornadoes went through one place last night, this morning. Amazon lost a fulfillment center, collapsed on full of people. I don't know where it was. See, I still got water back here, which I'll have for forever.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
There's no place for it to go, and we're not getting enough sun to evaporate it. So, but property line is a old fence line back here. You go in there.
Who mows this? The county?
The association.
So if I clear this up and make it mowable, will they mow?
Probably not.
Probably not. They just keep going where they've been going.
They're not going to change it, yeah. Kerry Johnson does it. I don't know if you know Kerry or not. He's been around forever and a day. But, no, they, I think they're contracted.
Get off, get.
God,
They have an ant big enough to kiss my ass.
Yeah, take you back there in the woods and kick you out. But, yeah, I think they do three passes, 3 or 4. Yeah, it's just.
Okay, what I'm getting at is if they don't mow it, it's going to last 1 year and then I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can kind of clean it up a little bit and leave all this shit down at this end. I don't care. At this end.
All right, where's the point you want me to start making it look good?
Kind of in here. These palmettos.
All right. That's more work, boss. I'll get all that fennel out. Clean up around these pines.
Yeah.
Now, you gonna leave this oak?
Nope. So while we go through here,
All right.
we're going on the deer path here.
You know, I turned the camera on right there at the intersection because I've lived here 20 years almost, and I just today saw my first deer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm surprised.
No wonder I hadn't seen them. They're so small. That ant was bigger than those deer.
Well, that's the little ones. We've got deer running out our ears. Believe me. Kind of want to
Clean this up.
kind of clean it up, pick it up a little bit. Last guy I had in, we cut trees, and so they didn't clean. I'm thinking about taking a lot of these trees out. Look back here. This stuff I'd like to get it cut off, you know.
This.
Yeah. And then what, steel weed? What is that stuff called?
I have no idea.
It kind of cuts you.
It's some kind of grass.
Same way here. See this?
Now, if we get rid of this,
Yeah,
is your mower guy gonna mow this?
he might.
If we fix it,
He might.
that tree right there,
Don't worry about it.
leave it.
Yeah, shit, it's just a tree.
Okay.
But see the dead.
All this deadness, yeah.
Yeah, the dead stuff there and the dead stuff on this big one.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we've got the azaleas back there, but those are, I guess they'll be done in the spring or whatever.
Now I wait about, I don't know. I used to know how to tell the weather. January it might be done.
Yeah.
Might
Well,
be, but it might be 90 degrees in January.
Well, that's.
We don't know
probably-
what the hell's going on.
And the weather, I don't know. But this stuff here is, that needs trimmed up. We come back through here just the same way I want it. I've planted grass here 3 times and it won't grow, and I just finally said screw it. I'll let it. It's natural. But,
Lots of deadness.
yeah. Well, because I didn't get it You know.
Well, all we can do is come out here with a trailer and some tools and start whittling.
Let me ask you, the roof needs blown off. Will you crawl roofs?
No,
Okay.
not that one.
No, it's yeah.
I just finished roofing my house, and it's
You told me you did.
like that. It's on a 3,
Yeah.
and no, I don't do. That's on a 6.
Yeah, that's a.
It's on a 6, and it's too high,
Yeah.
and I'm too old and too scared.
So I'm with you. I've been up there back in the younger days.
Yeah, I used to build 4-story houses, you know, with roofs on them like this,
Yeah.
and never thought
Yeah. Well.
twice about it.
No more.
Yeah,
No.
that impact with the ground is
It's the same
pricey,
stuff.
pricey these days. It takes a long time to heal.
Yeah, the older we get, the harder it is to deal. Yeah, this is I think it's like 40 feet, because I know we're back when the dish TVs came out.
Yeah,
We
that
went out
was-
and bought one, and the guys came out and they looked, and it was being installed, and they came out and looked on the other end. They wouldn't get up there. They wouldn't even crawl up. Wouldn't even crawl up. So I'm trying to find anybody. I want to get this kind of this grass going here. Well, I guess I need to put some water in from the bird.
Now, I might be able to go in the pool and blow some of that off.
Yeah, that would be good too.
I say I might. I don't know if my blow.
How much you got? Yeah. This little tree needs trimmed up. Behind the pool, I don't pay attention to that. I don't go back there. Haven't used this pool in probably 15 years.
Just an expense, is it?
Well, yeah, it is. It cost me over 100. All right, $105 a month to get it cleaned and all that crap.
Do you want any of these leaves and stuff? Do you want me to get rid of all these leaves?
Yeah, we probably ought to clean that up. See, I leave these leaves here as just cover more than anything else.
Right.
But this needs to be cleaned up. This is some stuff that was blown off the roof last year. This is a new roof, and it just comes back down. One of these days, I get around selling it. You know, Jeff's telling me to, you know, you don't need that big house and all that kind of stuff, you know.
But hey, it's your house.
What are you gonna do? Okay, I go buy another house. Well, shit, you know.
They've all got work.
Yeah, so it's,
Clean this up. All this did here. Well, we can do it. It's going to take several trailer loads.
Well, whatever you're the man that does it. You know what you need and have to
Yeah.
do and all that. So,
Both me and my helper we're old and fat.
so that,
We don't like to work more than about 6 hours a day doing
no,
this.
I don't expect you to. You work for your pace.
And it's going to cost you $20 a man hour
Okay.
and $40 a trailer.
Okay. Now, I mean, I'm not. But this land back in here,
Mm-hmm. The swamp.
back kind of in the swamp, I don't know whether we can throw back there. It's mine. I mean, you can dump back there, but that's a lot of walking and driving. You can't drive back there. You can't get back there. So maybe we better just. Where do you dump? Do you have a?
Actually, I could go right back out here to old Pasco and up 52 down to Bay Mulch.
Oh, okay.
You're right close to them,
Okay. Okay.
but they still charge me every time I go in there.
Well, they ain't gonna do it for free. So yeah, I understand. I don't.
It'd be nice if they would.
Yeah.
I mean, they should really, because they turn around, they charge me
Yeah.
to dump it, and then they grind it up and they sell it.
And they sell it, so they get it for free.
Yeah.
But you're not. Yeah. This needs to be cleaned up in here a little bit. Not much.
Yeah, just that unsightliness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's never been cleaned. And up through here. And
Well, what is this? When I first saw it, I thought it was a cherry.
I don't know what it is. They just started popping up all over the property.
But it's not a tree.
No, it's a bush of some kind, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Those trees, how far you go over there?
Where the grass
Over to the manicure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that guy-
clean that up some.
Yeah, cleaned up. Yeah, the dead stuff.
Yeah.
Cut that off. The guys, they just moved out. They moved in and lived there and spent a fortune redoing it. That thing,
Wipe that back.
These don't bloom.
Yeah, it's a Viburnum or Ligustrum, one of the two.
I don't know what it is, but they need cut back. And we'll worry about the azaleas the same way here.
You can cut how far back? Because
Well,
they grow like crazy. You can cut it off right here, and next year it'll be just as big as it is right now.
Yeah.
So we can get aggressive with those. I don't know how fast these grow. I never pay attention to them.
Well, I can tell you how fast they grow. The last time they were trimmed, here's your joint. So
And that was how long ago?
it's been 2 years ago, I think. So it kind of gives you an idea how fast they grow a year. But these don't bloom very well. And they're going to come out because these two trees are going to have to come out. They're growing up underneath that driveway, and the driveway's going to have to be replaced one of these days.
The best thing about trimming stuff here in Florida is you can't really trim it too far because it all just comes right back.
It comes back, yeah. Yeah, these now, along here, I want you to cut these back.
Right.
Because I keep backing into it when I back
right.
out.
Make this usable. Make that a usable space instead of
Well, I keep scratching my car.
right.
And over here, azaleas and
How about we cut all these low limbs off that tree right
wouldn't
there?
hurt.
Because that don't look good.
Yeah.
All right.
And this goes over, the property line is that telephone pole, or that light pole back here. Back here.
Okay, that one.
But that's, again, not a big deal. If we can get this little bit of grass cleaned up here and my pile there, pick that crap up. But, and just take the dead out of there. Now there's a little, I think it's a pine or whatever like that. It needs to be cut off because it fell, and I think it's that guy's property, I think. He's never said anything. Of course, they don't live there anymore, so you want a nice house, that one's for sale, I understand.
So this is all brand new to you, huh? This is all brand new to you?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, it's festive. It's got the right colors for the time of year.
Yeah, that's true. We've got our red and green. Yeah, there's a pine there. Needs to get up. We come around the front side of this needs to be cleaned up. So I guess we put it at anything that is dead, leaves need to just be cut off. Make it look halfway decent. Any little things that you think that need to be cut off, cut up, just cut them down.
All right. Quite a job. Quite a job.
It's. I don't expect it to be done in one day, I can tell you. You the old fat guys, and I'm the same way. I just, man, as you can see, ain't moving too good anymore. But
if I get out and do something every day, I get along pretty good.
Well, you got to keep, yeah.
Now if I sit down and don't do anything for 2 days, I'm all stove up.
Do you really? Yeah. Yeah, I've got arthritis, so.
Yeah, I know about Arthur.
You got some of that too?
I've had that since 2nd grade. I woke up one morning, I was laying in the fetal position and I couldn't straighten my legs out.
Yeah.
2nd grade. My mother had to carry me to the car. She took me to the doctor. And he said, "Yeah, you got arthritis." I said, "Well, how long does that last?"
He said, "You've got arthritis, right?"
2nd grade. And it was really bad in my teenage years.
Oh, really? Back
Yeah.
then?
And we lived out west. Dry. And, arid.
Mm-hmm.
And there were times that I couldn't get in or out of a vehicle, just a young man like that. And it's gotten better.
That's unusual for, young to have arthritis. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
2nd
usually
grade,
no
you can't.
person's disease.
2nd grade, how old is it? You're 7 or 8 years old and you can't get out of the bed in the morning. That's a problem.
That's really unusual. Yeah. Yep. Well, this crap in here needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Cut back and all. So you got a general idea of where we're at here.
Yes, sir.
And you can park your trailer in here. That's not a big deal. When I first bought the place, we were in a drought. I bought it in 1991, and we were in the droughts. And it was like Texas soil. It was just caked and dry and whatever. Well, then we started getting rains and we started getting flooding. So this place is historical for, well, it's a swamp.
Right.
It is actually a swamp.
You can tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my mother lives right in a swamp. She lives up there in Fox Ridge.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're, you go back in phase 2, it got so bad a bunch of years ago that, well, that was Tampa Bay water is back here. There's 6,000 acres about a mile back here. It's Tampa Bay water. Runs all the way over to Aaron Cutoff Road, the property does. And it was so bad that the builder couldn't sell lots back there. And so he sued Tampa Bay Water, and he won. It took a long time to get it. I think he got $3 million because he couldn't sell lots. And they gave us, the association, 75 acres of land that he was going to develop because he has a lake back there and all that crap.
Yeah.
So the water, it gets hairy.
Now, did you say you wanted me to start over there on the road?
I don't care where you start.
You don't even care. All right.
No, you're the man. You're the boss. You do it your way. I'm not in.
Well, it's quite a lot. I don't have a way. I'm just going to come in and start somewhere.
Just pick your spot. Yeah, whatever's the easiest. My biggest one to get clean up is on the road. That's my biggest point, because the rest of it is, those palmettos were there when I got here, and they're going to stay here when I leave. So
Yeah.
it's just one of these things that I just need it cleaned up. And I probably should have some of these limbs cut up overhead because
You got some live oaks over there.
yeah, you can cut those off.
Huh?
Like these over here out of the beds. Like I say, I want of course I want the privacy.
Right. I see what you like. I mean.
Yeah. Well, my wife was with me. When we bought it, that's what we wanted. That's why we didn't want this lot. I wanted that one right next door because it was all trees where he's cut all that grass on this side, all the way around the front, all the way around the back, probably an acre, acre and a half. Fool went in and tore it all out.
Yeah, but look at his roof.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Well, Swift mud tangled ass with him because he did it illegally and he went past the the cutoff line and on and on. Last I heard, they had, I don't know, they foreclosed on him or whatever, but they kind of got on his butt. And I know I'd heard that the association had foreclosed because he fought him. A young guy, you know, YouTuber, and his wife got 3 kids. And they do stupid YouTube stuff, just fucking stupid. It makes no sense what they do and what kind of a YouTube thing they have. There's no redeeming value. They aren't teaching you how to do something.
Right.
But they've got a lot of followers. So. You know.
Who is? What's the channel? Do you know?
Yeah, it's for that one. Yeah, it is. Pham, P-H-A-M, F-A-M, Pham, I believe. They moved out and they put on there why. They said that Zillow said they'd get $1 million for that house. Well, maybe they can, but they thought they were going to make a lot of money. Well, they moved to an apartment here a week or 2 ago. I think there's more to it than what they're saying, but I don't care.
Right.
I mean, they were no problem. They tore up everything. They made a fucking mess. And without permission. In other words, they just went and had this contractor come in who shouldn't have done it. He should have known better. These guys are licensed. These
right.
Earth guys. They made a mess, and that fight went on for a year or so. They spent a fortune inside. It was a nice house. The builder that built Lexington Oaks, that did all the brickwork and the cement work on Lexington Oaks, built that house and lived there for several years. That's just a garage. That's a 2,400-foot garage.
Yeah, I was looking at my address on Zillow, and I wouldn't put much stock in that. They said I could sell my house and clear $87,000
Yeah.
on a $50,000 house.
Yeah, that's well, yeah.
They're stretching it a little bit.
Well, you know, that's the little thing. They were running around buying houses. They bought a bunch of them in Zephyr Hills. Because I'm a real estate, I've retired from that, investor. And all of a sudden they formed a company and started buying houses. Well, they got rid of that portion and sold it, and they bought, I don't know, 18,000 houses, I read.
All right, let's see the old calendar. Oh. There'll be a couple of days next week, maybe, that I can work on it, and maybe a couple of days before Christmas. Then after Christmas, everything should open up, and I can come out here and spend some time on it.
Okay, and I will pay you cash, by the way. And
All right.
I will pay you cash at
Cash,
whenever you want.
cash check, it don't matter.
I'll give you cash.
I don't pay taxes.
Yeah. Well.
I don't want to partake in that system.
Yeah. Well.
I'm going to pay for it if I ever make it to your age, because I'm not going to have anything to retire on.
Yeah. Well, you don't know how long there's going to be any Social Security.
Oh, I know. There's nothing there to look forward to.
Well. Yeah, I get Social Security, and they were going to give us a raise now they found a way to supposedly cure Alzheimer's. They found a pill, and they were going to get a raise this year. Well, they're going to make everybody that's on Social Security, regardless of whether they have Alzheimer's or not, pay for this pill. So it's basically going to wash the raise.
Make you pay for it. They're not going to make you take it, are they?
No.
No. Yeah.
No, because my wife, that's Jeff's mom, she had Alzheimer's. So we went through that for...
That's a horrible thing.
We went through for 10, 11 years before she passed.
Mm.
Yeah. But no, it's... I don't get into government stuff, but it's so fucked up that I gotta go in. Are we done? Because I can't stand
Yes,
it
sir.
very
Yes, sir.
long. So, oh, one thing. I want to plant. I had the stuff that was here in this open area. It died, and I want to put,
Right here.
yeah, the pampas grass in there, and or do you plant? Will you plant stuff?
Well, I can.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Not much to it. Dig a hole in the ground and
sort
put
of-
some water in it.
Put some water and put a little fertilizer in it. Yeah. And I'm either pampas grass or crepe myrtle, or not crepe myrtle, Crotons, and the green and yellow chapelera. Is that what I'm looking at?
Not familiar with that one. I know the Crotons. I know the
Yeah,
pampas grass.
Well, it's common. It's yellow and the yellow and green.
Oh,
I forget what they're called. To fill this in here, so that can be a...
the grass would be the best. The pampas grass.
Mm-hmm. That'd be easy. Put 3 or 4 or 5 of them in there, because they grow pretty good, and they fill in. And I'm looking at it.
That yellow and green one, they kind of get out of control. And the Crotons, this is the north side, is it not?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen Crotons do well. Mine just died
Well, the guy across
from the
street-
cold, and they were on the east side.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, the guy across the street, he had Crotons all across the front of his. They all died. So maybe it's not a good idea. But,
Yeah, it gets cold around here sometimes.
yeah, I know. We've gone through the cold and whatever, but anyway, you pick your time and pick your poison and have at it.
All righty.
I'm not gonna sit here and...
Now my assistant, he's got a little bit of cancer, and he has to go do treatments and mess with doctors and all that.
Yeah.
So he's got his days off, but that don't.
Well,
We'll come and plug away at it.
that's what it is. It's a plug away project, really. Yeah, cancer's bad stuff. My wife had it before she got Alzheimer's.
And then, you know how they've got to test you constantly for COVID. So
Yeah.
he's scheduled for chemo, and he goes in. Well, we got to test you.
Mhm.
Sorry, you got COVID. We can't do anything to you. And he doesn't have anything, right? And then the next time he goes back, oh, you're clear now.
Yeah.
Then you go back a week later, oh, you got COVID again.
COVID again. I mean, that's just... Well, I got a little sniffle on my friend. She's a nurse, and she insisted I get the COVID test. Well, I got the shots, and she... I gave myself the swab up my nose. I didn't have COVID. I had a runny nose, so...
Those damn shots, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Anything that the government is pushing that hard, I am going to refuse.
You got to be careful.
I am going to refuse to my dying breath.
Yeah.
If they say it's good for you, I am avoiding it.
Yeah. Well, what's the old adage? I'm from the government. I'm here to help.
Right.
You know, and that's how that goes. So. Okay. Well, I got to go in and sit down.
All right, boss. Come
Good
out
seeing you.
and
Take care of yourself. Come out. You know how to get in. Did you
1058. I'm good with numbers,
pound 1058? Yeah.
but I will write it down.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot all about.
I had See, I looked it up on the computer yesterday, and I said, send it to my phone. But I hate listening to that GPS. So this morning, I looked at the map, and I wrote it, old-fashioned, write it down. Left on Lyndhurst, right on West, left on Arlington. Couldn't get to Arlington because I hit a gate, and I thought, well, hell, I'm going to go around another way. And no, there is no other way.
There is, off of the first road, there's a emergency fire road back up in, if you know where it is, you have to know where it is. But that's not an approved entrance. That's the only one out there. So yeah, and like I said, I forgot to give it to you.
Was it gated last time I was out here? It's been, I don't know how many years.
Yeah, it was
5.
gated probably early to mid 90s.
Okay, so it's been there. So,
Yeah,
so I just forgot that feature.
well, I might have, if you've been out to here, my property, I probably gave it to you. But, I don't have many people come out here anymore like I used to.
I was remembering the place being farther off the road.
Right.
It might have just looked that way.
No, it's about 100 feet back here.
You got a leaning oak out there. But it won't hurt anything when it falls. All right, go in and
Let it fall. I don't care.
go in and get you a sit down.
Yeah, it hurts my hips. I don't know why. I'm an old man,
Yeah, I
What are you
mean,
gonna do? And I'm
well, I tell you what, I got a pacemaker,
Do you?
and I knew I had high blood pressure for years. They'd been telling me, but I only go to doctors when I'm near death.
just
And there were times I would basically pass out on the mower mowing grass. I'd be going along mowing everything. I feel great, and then just wham! I was so tired. I'm so tired, and I'd just tap out and wake back up. I'm still mowing grass. So I thought maybe I'll go see about this blood pressure thing.
hmm
And they told me my electrical system for my heart was fried. They said your heart pumps fine, but it's not getting the right signals. It wants to go really slow, like 35 beats a minute,
That's way low. Yeah.
or up to 140. Just randomly. Had nothing to do with anything. I could be laying in bed with 140 heart rate, come out here and try to work, and it'll drop down to 35, and I just, gotta go to sleep. And I just assumed, see, this had been going on for a couple of years. I just assumed, because I didn't get a manual when I was born on how to get old and what to expect.
And what to expect, so there's no...
I thought, I'm just getting old. No, my heart was fried, so now I got a pacemaker keeping the rate up,
Try to keep the
and
rhythm
drugs
right.
to keep it down,
Yeah.
and I'm okay now.
Yeah.
I thought, well, hell, I'm just getting old, but yeah, I would have died.
No, I've got high blood pressure, and I take a pill a day for it,
Yeah, I got to take 2 a day. That's it. That's my only prescriptions.
Well, that's where I'm at. He had me on blood pressure and a cholesterol, and no problem with the cholesterol. I just said, fuck it. I'll self-administer, doc, and I quit taking them.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the price or anything like
Well,
that. It was just, I track it. I go every 6 months to the doctor.
Most everything like that, like cholesterol and cholesterol and high blood pressure especially, if you don't have a case like mine where my electrical system's fried,
Yeah,
is correctable with your diet.
true. Yeah,
If you eat the right things, you'll be okay.
yeah. You're right. But mine's not bad enough that I figure I want to take all these pills. And
Yeah, I mean, how old are you?
I'll be 84 in 2 weeks.
Okay. See, most people your age are dead. The ones that are alive
Yeah.
eat 15, 16 pills a day.
They oh my God, I can remember my parents. My parents both died in Ohio within 10 weeks of each other back in '78. And when I went in there to clean up the property, my mother passed first, and my dad then, he passed. I cleaned up, and that doctor up there they had, I took out 2 waste baskets, 2 full of pills.
Yeah.
And this fucking guy, he was from Philippines, I think. And he just pumped them, you know, and shit, I'm not.
That's my biggest gripe with doctors. It's not their fault because they just know what they've been taught.
Yeah.
And they've been taught wrong. They don't know how to cure illness. They know how to treat symptoms with drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, we can talk about that later. I'm gonna go sit down.
If you cure the illness, you lose the customer.
All right. Now, when you go out, the gate will open for you.
Yeah, they've got it open anyway. I didn't think I'd need a code to get out. I just didn't remember a gate.
It's not supposed to be.
Those are crepe myrtles, ain't they? Or were they? Those.
Those 2, there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff planted those years ago, and they finally, they never grew very well for some reason.
I was gonna say they're generally indestructible.
Well, they died out, and I just want to trim them off at the ground if you can, as low as you can, and that way.
Yeah, they might come up out of there.
Or whatever. Yeah. I just want to get them out of there and get that thing. There was one of them right there too. It's a junk bush. I forget what it's called, but it died and they cut it off. I need to get it out of there.
That's a lot. It'll rot out eventually.
Well, that's why that's why I look at it. So.
All right, don't let me keep you
Okay,
standing up too
tell
long.
me when you want to do it, have at it. When I see things getting trimmed, I know you've been here. If I'm
All
not
right.
Here.
All right,
I'm
boss.
not here on Monday. It's the only day I'm not here.
Okay.
Careful going home.
All right. We'll take care of it.